Now, with the weather that we've had in the past few weeks, it's hard to think of Bozeman as a bicycle town. But as MTN's Chet Layman recently found out, for more than 2 decades, bicycles have been shipped all over the world from a little shop on Willson Avenue.
Yeah, so he didn't have an emotional attachment.
There is a hard and fast rule of bike racing. You must have a bike.
When I was going to college here at MSU, I was racing. It was probably a bigger priority to me at the time than college was. But I couldn't afford a bike as a college student. As you can see, most of a bike is in there, and this tube goes in here like this. I learned the basics of welding and machining and cutting materials and joining them and finishing them and stuff. So it made sense to try to make a bike.
Thanks to Bozeman Summit Bike and Ski, Strong was able to give that a shot.
They bought me the materials through their accounts at wholesale and provided them to me. And I made a bike, and they bought the first bike from me. Steve Warren showed faith in me, and then I just kept plugging away. And now it's 26 years later, and I'm still doing it.
And Strong frames and the newer Pursuit carbon fiber frames are all over the world. They are built here, but designed by each rider.
But the experience of the design process, I think, is every bit as valuable as the actual bike. So I've always said, you buy the design process, the bike's a deliverable. When it comes out and it's cured, we pull this bladder out, which is a reusable part, and we end up with a carbon fiber piece. 30 to 40% of our customers in any given year are returning customers. So that's a badge of honor that they've, showed that level of confidence in us.
Strong keeps working at his craft and his writing.
No such thing as a perfect bike. You just get closer and closer and closer over the years. You'll never get there. You just kind of keep trying to close the gap.
He admits he might be able to do this somewhere else. He won't, for no other reason than he doesn't want to.
Try to do everything that we possibly can locally. It's really important to us to be a Bozeman, Montana business. We want a 59715 address. We want a 587 phone number. Those things are important to us. So,
at the world headquarters of Strong Frames and Pursuit Bikes, forever in Bozeman, Chet Layman, MTN News.
Now here's a cool little tidbit. Chet tells us that Tour de France competitor and Bozeman native TJ Van Garderen recently ordered a bike from Strong's shop. He said he wanted something to remember his town while out riding. We've posted a link to Strong's website so you can check out his bikes as well. Very cool. What a nice guy.